Hello, 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 and welcome to Naveen's Cuisine. Tonight I'm making some stuffed peppers. So I have some 3 large tomatoes. I'm gonna mash it in. Well, maybe it's a little full. Just gonna put it in my blender. Give it a little whirl so we can use some fresh tomatoes juice in the stuffing. So we're gonna give this a whirl and we will start with the stuffing in a few minutes. Look at these gorgeous peppers. They come 6 to a package from Costco. 2 reds, 2 yellows, 2 oranges. Beautiful. So some of them are a little larger than the other. That's fine. I'm gonna try to make them the same height. So we're gonna take the top, and that will be our garnish. Once the pepper is cooked, it goes back again on it. It looks really nice. And with a paring knife, we're gonna go in there, take that white stuff out, the rind, and take the seeds out. Going all around. These beautiful colors are amazing. All these peppers from all over the world. Some sweet, some bland, and some hot, and some very, very hot. We're not doing any hots today. I'm just using sweet peppers. So right now I'm just hollowing it out. So that's what we call the lid, the cover. With a paring knife, you just go around and take that stuff out, the seeds and the rind. You kind of tap it a little bit to get as much of the seeds out. I've already used one of the yellow peppers, that's why we have only 5, because it's wonderful snack in the middle of the day with some dip, hummus, peanut butter. Very healthy, very rich in vitamins and nutrients. This one is gigantic. My son is gonna love that one. He loves stuffed peppers. Again, we're gonna take that out. And they cook rather fast. You're gonna stuff them whatever you want. I like to stuff them with beef, ground beef, and rice, and other things. And the whole house smells so good when peppers are cooking. So I have a bowl that I will use for the filling. I'm going to put a pound of organic low-fat ground beef. I'm so bad about opening these things. I don't know why I have a problem with that, but we'll try. If it doesn't work, we can always cut it open. Yeah, I'm not going to fuss with it. So I'm just going to With a sharp knife, I'm going to cut into that plastic. Here's my beef. Fabulous. We will put, this here is premium white Egyptian rice, medium grain. It looks a lot like arborio, it's kind of rounded. So about a pound beef, and I put a cup of rice. And have some shredded carrots, why not, right? It adds more to the nutrition and the coloring. Add a little bit of green onion. You can use white, red, whatever you like. Thin slices. I forgot to play some music today, but I got my birds chirping in the background, so there you go. So we got the beef, we got the rice. You can use any kind of rice, but depending on what kind, you might need to use more water or broth. Like basmati brown rice, we use more liquid than medium grain, long grain, jasmine. I have some cilantro. If you have parsley, fine. I so happen to have some gorgeous cilantro. Why not? Beautiful. Not too fine. You can do a coarse chop. Boy, my board is getting crowded here. Cilantro has this wonderful, magical aroma. When you're chopping it, just the whole air smells of this fantastic herb. Very popular in Latin American foods, Middle Eastern foods. Fabulous. Some Asian foods too. I use cilantro. Thai food, or for garnish. Japanese foods. I'll put my fresh cilantro right in here. And that freshly blended tomatoes. Add some of that. Fabulous. Get this nice wide pot. Since some of these peppers are a little large, so that would work great. We're gonna have some sea salt, Himalayan salt, whatever you like. A little bit of olive oil. Pepper. And a little bit of Italian seasoning, why not? That encompasses a lot. Marjoram, thyme, oregano, basil, rosemary, and sage. So we're gonna, with your clean hands, you can wear gloves if you want. Always keep one hand clean. Wonderful. Smells fabulous. You got your beef, you got your rice, some shredded carrots, chopped cilantro, green onion, fresh tomatoes, salt, pepper, so we will grab one large tomato, pepper. We will fill it like 1 inch from the top because the rice is going to expand. We're going to start placing it in the pot. We're going to have, so that goes all around. If you do have some of the mix left over, always put a nice Ziploc bag, keep it tight. You can freeze it. You can make a little bit of kufta, hamburger, croquettes. Ground beef is very versatile, that's for sure. Remember, not fill it up too much or else it will overflow once the rice cooks. Some people like the proportions, more rice, but since I'm trying to keep my carbs low, I'm putting more beef and vegetables. I should also be using more brown rice, but I didn't want to chance it with this because it takes more water and more cooking time. It's almost dinner time here, so beautiful. I could see already I have some of the mix. Maybe tomorrow I can get some eggplant, zucchini, and stuff them. Why not? Keep on stuffing. So we got 4, 5 nice peppers here. I don't want the bottom of my pan to be all stuck with foods at the bottom. Looks good. Now we're gonna add some chicken broth. You can add beef broth, you can add vegetarian, whatever you like. This is 1 container. One container of chicken stock, 1 quart. And then whatever was left over of the blended tomato, just gonna add to the top. Beautiful. And now we can put our pepper lids on. Looks good. It keeps everything together. This one kind of broke, but that's all right. And some of this fabulous one. And now, ladies and gents, it's ready to go on top of the stove. Cook on medium heat until most of the broth is gone. And then you can tell, checking into the rice is cooked and the peppers is kind of soft. Cheerios!